Good morning and welcome to the Artist Spotlight. This morning I'm sitting here in the studio with Megs McLean, singer, songwriter, soon-to-be superstar out of the Seattle music scene.
Hi. I'm really happy to be here, especially sitting next to someone who's been doing this for so long.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here.
You played some concert with some big-name people. Kenny Chesney, you played for his audience.
Oh,
was that this summer, last summer?
That was
this
this last summer. Yep, this last summer I played outside the Kenny Chesney concert, and so people were walking by and drinking beer, and they were pumping the sound out onto the streets. And
hey, let me ask you a serious question.
Okay.
You're a singer, songwriter, so where is the motivation coming from when you want to decide to write something about something? Like, hey, I like that. I think I'm going to sit down in my office and write a song about it. I know you love horses. Obviously, you love trucks.
Yes. Well, for It's My Truck, I'm on Pinterest, and I'm just going through, these cool ideas for trucks, and I started writing some stuff down, just some ideas, and saving some pins, and kind of trying to remember it, and I sing things, over a melody to try to remember it, and it turned into It's My Truck.
It's My Truck. Let's play a little bit of It's My Truck right now, give you guys an idea of the kind of talent we got going on here.
Music blasting, talking, trashing, got 'em all wondering. Jaws strong, eyes wide, trying to sweeten up so they can get a ride in the passenger seat. God knows they ain't gonna get to drive. Don't stop those cold-hearted, petty slanders. No need to grab your man, it won't matter. No need to run and hide. They won't get to ride. They're just out of luck. It's my truck.
That's a major league song right there.
Oh,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Yes.
I had a lot of fun with it. So when it started out, it had a very similar melody, but it drastically changed over the course of the writing process and everything.
Is that the title of your CD? It's My Truck? Or
No, It's My Truck is a single, and when I released my EP, it's called Out of School because I actually dropped out of college to make the EP.
That's
so we decided
a group
to
of
call
a lot
it.
of famous people that have dropped out of college up here in the Northwest.
Yeah.
That guy who runs that small company called Microsoft, I believe he dropped out of college. College is a good thing, but you're on your way. It sounds like it. A lot of your work is out of London Bridge Studio.
Yes, it
That's
is.
kind of cool. That's a really good studio.
There's a lot of legends that I got to work with. So, I got to work with Ben Smith, who's the drummer for Heart.
Wow.
And it was really, really cool because he's fantastic and he's hilarious. I also got to work with Brad Smith, who was the bass player for Blind Melon. You know that song, No Rain?
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people out there listening to us right now know that song, No Rain. That song was an absolute hit.
So he actually played bass on It's My Truck, which is pretty cool. He didn't, come into the studio, but we sent him the song, and he was like, oh, I like it. I'll get you something real good for it. So he did.
What about those background voices? What's happening there?
Well, there were two background singers. So there's Amber Sweeney, who has this phenomenal, amazing voice. She's talented beyond belief, just a powerhouse singer. And then Wands, he is the guy that sings I'm Gonna Pop Some Tags in Macklemore's
so
song.
You've worked with him,
Yeah,
huh?
he actually ended up singing background vocals on a few songs on my EP, which is really cool to say that
So
he
that's
was there.
Mark McLemore, Ryan Lewis. They're also out of Seattle. Mm-hmm. You guys have a feature on YouTube featuring the London Bridge studio scene and the song It's My Truck.
Yeah, there's a whole entire making of video that's up on YouTube, and there's a virtual reality video up there too. And you get to kind of see what the studio is like. It's this older building, but you go inside and it's all like these beautiful brick walls and everything's all lit up.
So it's all top shelf equipment,
totally.
people. Well, it's London Bridge Studios. Let's see. Macklemore, Ryan Lewis,
Yep.
Megs McLean. Hey, that's you.
Yeah.
I'm sitting right next to you. Cool. Let's see.
Three Doors Down. Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam goes on and on
Nickelback.
and on. Wow.
Yeah.
So you're one of the founders of this new sound coming out of Seattle. It's called grunge. What is grunge?
Grunge is country rock and grunge. Basically, we went into the studio to record It's My Truck. We didn't say, we're going to come in and we're going to record a country song, or we're going to record a pop song, or we're going to record a rock song. We said, let's make it the best song that we can possibly make it. And it kind of turned out this country rock and grunge feel.
Again, what do you call it again?
Grunge.
Grunge.
Yes.
There's a song that I heard, Drink, Drink, Drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I really like that song. So what was the inspiration behind that song?
Well, when you go to college,
Right.
You drink a little bit.
It's some sort of initiation thing. Okay, welcome to Drinking 101, right?
Basically. I said, well, I'm going to write a song. And the only thing I could think of the entire time was, I'm going to drink, drunk. And I would just sing that over and over again because I was, a little
Paul McCartney does stuff like that. Hey, I tell you what, let's take a minute and listen to a little bit of Drink, Drink, Drunk.
And it's time for me to cut loose. I'm gonna drink, drink, drunk till I forget why I sing songs down to him. I'm gonna drink, drink, drunk till I can't think of what I forgot to forget.
So the Drink, Drink, Drunk, I really like that. That's got a really good beat. That song right there, I mean, do you play that song at every gig you go to, like every club you do?
I do, yes.
What kind of reaction do you get from that? From the audience?
It goes over really well.
My friend Dave said, hey, can you ask her, how did you get in these bars? And you're too young to be playing in bars, so that's my question. How does that work? What are you doing in bars?
Actually, it hasn't really been that difficult.
Really?
I either stay on stage or I'm able to go behind my merch booth, or sometimes they have a back room. Sometimes I end up in the kitchen or like the storage room.
So did you ever think personally that was going to be a problem for you and your band? I'm so young.
I definitely did, but actually it's proven to not be, super difficult. It's definitely kind of a deterrent for some places.
So where are you playing at? I mean, how is your schedule? Are you playing like 300 gigs a year, or how's that working for you?
Well, we have a lot of shows coming up. We're actually booking into even next year now, so there'll be, lots of opportunities to come see me and the band play. But if you want to know the specifics, you can go to my website, megsmclean.com, and all the dates are on there for you.
All right, well, that's good to know. So remember that, megsmclean.com. Huh?
Yes.
The lady with Drink, Drank, Drunk. The lady with It's My Truck. So tell us about your single that was recently released. It's called
Don't Speak.
Don't Speak.
Yeah.
Did you get it? I didn't say anything. Right? You had to speak for me, so it's called Don't
Clever,
Speak. All right,
clever.
yeah, thank you. I thank you. I appreciate that.
I wrote this song as a very kind of love-makey song, kind of romantic, but it definitely builds like, it would.
Excuse me, love-making? Is that a millennial thing too?
Love-making.
Love-making.
Yes.
Okay, love-making.
Baby, baby, please lay down with me and don't speak, don't speak. Baby, baby, please lay down with me. Don't speak, don't speak, don't speak. Baby, baby, please lay down.
In case you just joined us, I'm sitting here with Megs McLean, singer-songwriter out of Seattle. And of course, there's a lot of famous people when it comes to music out of Seattle. Thanks for being here.
Of course. I'm actually having a lot of fun.
So you're very talented. I've listened to some of your music. So what are you working on now? I mean, what's the future look like for you when it comes to, your new EP or songs?
I have a full-length album in the works right now, and I have a bunch of songs that we're working on as a team. But I do have 4 songs that I actually do play live currently that I'm kind of trying out on different audiences. And I can't tell you too much about them because I want them to be a surprise. If you come to a live show, though, you'll probably hear them mixed in.
I mean, I saw you perform at the Hard Rock Cafe in Seattle.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed, other than, how talented you are?
What?
Is the group behind you.
So 2 of my band members, my drummer Josh Willer and my lead guitar player Ilya Ignatov, I actually found on Facebook.
You found your drummer on Facebook?
Yeah, I actually just found them on Facebook. A bunch of people, came in and for auditions and auditioned for us, and we ended up picking Josh Willer and Ilya. And then they've been with me for, since I started performing. So my rhythm guitar player and keyboard player, James, he actually just moved here from England.
He's from England?
So that's James. His name is James Manigley, and he's phenomenal. He's kind of funny. My bass player is actually a lead guitar player, but he loves being a part of this project and actually was part of the writing process for It's My Truck, way back in 2015.
I look forward to hearing you and that excellent band of yours play again. So when is that going to happen?
We're already booking into next year and next summer, so it's definitely adding up really quickly. But there'll be definitely a lot of opportunities to come see us play.
When you win your first Grammy, can you send this radio guy an invitation?
Of course.
All right.
And a T-shirt and a hat and a mug and a
T-shirt,
koozie.
a hat, and a mug. Now we're talking. Megs McLean, it was a pleasure and an honor to have such talent here in the studio with us this morning.
Thank you. Well, it's been really fun, and I hope we get to do this again.
And of course, I'll see you and your wonderful band. I'm going to go to megsmclean.com and check out the website and find a show that I can attend.
There you go.
And so you guys out there do the same thing.
Up before the sun, gotta get things done. Stacking that hay while the day is young. Keep up the work for